What's good, Horror Horde? This is your boy Horror Gamer back with another video for you. And in this video, as you can tell by the title, this is another Horror Gamer's Top 5. And this one's a little different though, because this is going to be Horror Gamer's Top 5 Mistakes. And what do I mean by Horror Gamer's Top 5 Mistakes? I mean these 5 films I'm about to show you. I bought them and they turned out to be some of the biggest mistakes of my life. Don't get me wrong, they're still in the collection, they still got a spot, but these are the top 5 films that I don't think I'm going to be watching again or anytime soon. So with all that being said, Horror Horde, just know, remember, every time your boy throws up a review, there's spoilers in them all day, every day. So we'll be saying a little bit about these movies. I'm not going to get into full detail, but with all that being said, Horror Horde, let's just jump into it. Horror Gamer's Top 5 Mistakes. So the first one we're going to look at, I can handle it. It's alright. It's not as good as the its cousin overseas, but it's definitely a mistake. I bought it and I don't plan on watching it anytime soon. Not one of my favorites, and that is the US version of One Missed Call. Now, we all know the premise of One Missed Call, where you get a phone call from yourself and you're going to hear the exact moment that you die. The Japanese version of One Missed Call was amazing. The ringtone was creepy. You know, the ghost was creepy. They showed the ghost a lot in it. That was creepy. Then the US version happened. And yeah, so not as creepy. Kind of boring if you ask me. And it was just, I don't know if it was just a US cash grab or what, but not really the greatest movie. That's why it's number 5 on Horror Gamer's Top 5 Mistakes. One Missed Call. Now, number 4 is a movie that I had such high hopes with, and it let me down. And the premise of the story is good. It has the story. The story is there. It's just the execution of it was just god awful. And that is The Bye-Bye Man. I even tried watching this twice, and it just wasn't for me. I couldn't get into it. I could not get into it as much as I tried. Like I said, the story is there. The story of The Bye-Bye Man is very creepy, but the movie just sucked, unfortunately. And I hate when Hollywood does that. I hate when Hollywood gets something that has the potential to be really good and just turns it into a flaming turd. And that's why your boy Horror Gamer loves independent films, because Hollywood just gets a hold of it and then. But yeah, unfortunately, The Bye-Bye Man is on that list at number 4 of top 5 mistakes for my collection. Luckily, I didn't pay too much for this, but still, it was still a mistake. So, yeah, The Bye-Bye Man. Number 3. Now, you guys know how I feel about this movie, because I've made it boisterous a couple times on video about this movie. Not a fan. Hate the way they did it. I hate the fact that the way they made this character look. I hate the fact that it was a part of a series that was really good, and then this started something stupid, and that is Leprechaun Origins. Right there. That flaming hot turd brought to you straight from the WWE was fucking terrible. I hated it. I hated every second of it. It's not even a good monster movie. You know, I can't get into that. It was just god awful. Hornswoggle as a leprechaun was the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. And the WWE needs to stick with what it knows best, and that's wrestling. And yes, this is a mistake because I had to have it with the collection because it came with the Leprechaun collection. So, of course, because it's a Leprechaun movie, that this is tied in, supposed to be tied in with all this because that's where it's from. I had to have it. So, luckily, it was in the pack, so it wasn't as much of a hit to my wallet, so to speak, in the fact that I was paying for it by itself. Because if I would have paid for this crap by myself, or by itself, I would have been fucking irritated and probably broke the damn thing. So, that is number 3. Fucking Leprechaun Origins. Piece of crap. Now, we're getting to number 2. Number 2 on the all-time mistake list for your boy Horror Gamer has to go to this flaming turd right here, because I couldn't give it a 0, I had to give it a 1, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is Wacka. This movie pissed me off. This movie was terrible. I hated the story. It had great actors in it, but it was just very poorly made. I just didn't like it. Y'all saw my review of it. It just wasn't a good movie. No matter how hard I tried to like it, I just couldn't like it. And it kind of broke my heart because the story could be scary if done right. And like I said, the creature itself, the Wacka creature itself, was scary as shit when you saw her for 5 seconds. But yeah, this was definitely a mistake in the collection because this just was not a good movie at all. I couldn't. Nope. Nope. Couldn't get into that one. Like I said, I couldn't give it a 0 because I had to give it something. So I got a 1. And that's Wacka. And now, for the king of all turds, for just the flaming of the flamest of turds, I give you the number 1 mistake that I might actually just throw this fucker away because it's just crap. And it's one of those things that they try to sell you with good imagery, and then when you get it home and you watch it, it's snore fest, and you know, it's just that. And that is Possession. And this one has Sarah Michelle Gellar in it, and this is where it sold me. It says, from the executive producers of The Ring and The Grudge. So when somebody throws that in your face, and then this picture in the background, you're thinking, holy fuck, this movie's going to be legit. This is going to be a freaky ass movie. That's probably going to be the monster. Yeah. It was not this at all. This was the definition of false advertisement. This movie is about Sarah Michelle Gellar and her boyfriend getting into a car accident. And I believe her boyfriend dies. See, I don't remember much of it, and I think he tries to like possess her body. Like, it's so fucking stupid. Like, the story is so dumb. It was a horrible movie. And I'm sorry, I know that I don't give movies 0s. This motherfucker right here gets a 0. Like I said, if I could throw this away, if I could find something to replace that in the collection, I think I'm going to throw this away or just give it away. I don't even know if I want to give it away because I don't want somebody else to experience this flaming hot turd, man. Because I would be ruining somebody's life if I gave them this movie. This movie is this is why this movie is the number 1 spot. It is just so bad. This movie is so bad. It's boring. It took me 3 tries to sit through it. The first 2 tries, I actually turned it off about 20 minutes in. And it never got better. Trust me. So, the number 1 all-time worst mistake your boy Horror Gamer ever committed was this right here. The Possession. And that's because this fucking lie right there. And that fucking lie. So, but, alright, Horror Horde. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Here are the top 5 worst movies in the collection. Leprechaun was Leprechaun Origins. But yeah, top 5 worst movies in the collection. Top 5 biggest mistakes that your boy Horror Gamer made. So, alright Horror Horde, with all that being said, thank you for watching. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Don't forget, the 200 subscriber challenge is still on. You got until July 4th to get your entries in. And then on July 5th, hey, got a partner. And on July 5th, that's when the drawing is going to be, and I'll have that video up later in the evening. So, alright, Horror Horde, with all that being said, I love you guys. Thank you. And don't forget, also, hit that subscribe button so you're eligible for the contest, along with that ding-a-ling-ding-ding button. That way, also, every time when your boy Horror Gamer throws up a new top 5, a new review, a new unboxing, a true ghost story, you're always in the know. So with all that being said, Horror, thank you. I love you. And until next time, don't forget, it's your boy Horror Gamer saying, don't fear the darkness. Embrace it.